So this one goes out to the Virtual On and Dissidia Final Fantasy fans out there. Do you ever wish those games had a bit more strategy? Then Phantom Dust may just be the game for you. Released on the original Xbox in 2004 and 2017 for Windows, Phantom Dust is an outstanding and unique game that combines online or split-screen fighting gameplay with the depth of a customizable card game. The rules seem simple at first. You face off against your opponent using a deck of sorts called an arsenal. Your arsenal is comprised of orbs that give you psychic powers. There are 3 types of attacks: short range, medium range, and long range, as well as abilities such as defensive shields and hovering. In the single player game, you gather these orbs and construct a deck. Here's where the depth comes in. Your orbs spawn 3 at a time at your base, so to speak, a starting position for your character. Their order is random, so you need to make an arsenal that will be useful regardless of the order you get your orbs in. The ranges of each type of attack are what they sound like. Short range attacks usually consist of melee, while medium and long range consist of attacks for those ranges, such as lasers and other energy attacks. There are area of effect attacks as well. There are a total of 300 attacks and other abilities. The control scheme is very intuitive and one of a kind. Your A, B, X, and Y buttons are pressed to absorb your arsenal at your base area. You pick up your abilities by binding them to each of those face buttons. Some abilities can be used infinitely, while others are single use only. The single-player campaign is surprisingly well done for a game that's mostly about the multiplayer, as is its story. It's a post-apocalyptic setting where humanity has lost its memory of the past. Because the surface area is dangerous to stay in due to a mysterious dust, humans now reside underground. Your protagonist and eventual rival are woken from a cryo-sleep, and you begin your quest to search for answers in this mysterious land. Along the way, you gradually get enough abilities to create your perfect arsenal depending on your playstyle. The multiplayer modes are easy to pick up after playing a few rounds. There is a mode for a quick match in which players are given random arsenals rather than using the ones you built in the single-player game. It's really hard to think of any flaws with this game other than, say, you simply don't like the customizable card game aspect of it and don't want to put in the time and effort. Creating your ideal arsenal takes time and requires playing through the campaign. One really cool thing about this game is that you can craft a custom soundtrack using songs stored on your Xbox console, binding your songs of choice to each different stage, of which there are several. If you want a truly unique, strategic, free-roaming arena fighting game, there is nothing else quite like Phantom Dust. By the way, thanks for sticking with me as I create these reviews. Till next time, stay sane and keep your memories.